right, guys, it's the 4th of July. I am at a rest stop in Arizona right before the California border. And I shut down here for the night so I could reset, do my 10-hour reset. And the bathrooms are closed. I'm not making this up. A rest stop with no bathrooms. Yeah, it's the 4th of July. I don't know what's going on, but they had a huge sign that says restroom closed. And usually they put that up when they're like cleaning it real quick, and so there's people there, but no, it's shut down. So, yeah, I got emergency stuff in the truck just in case, but still, a rest stop with no bathroom. And the crazy thing is I'm in Arizona right now. It's past midnight, 103 degrees. It's crazy. It's so hot here. Yeah, very hot. So I guess I have to make things work, the life of a truck driver. So driving in the 4th of July here in Arizona wasn't too bad. I was in Phoenix as the sun went down, and coming out of Phoenix, saw some fireworks, but it wasn't crazy. It was just tame. I had some drivers, I think like 3 cars that passed by. They were obviously racing, and that's the extent of it. Nothing dangerous or scary or crazy, but like, I think if I was in Southern California, it'd be a different story. I heard another driver tell me that when they went into the San Bernardino area, it was just, they said it was like a war zone, guns being shot into the air, fireworks everywhere, illegal fireworks everywhere in Southern California. So, yeah, it's just, I thought I was going to see some stuff. I had my GoPro ready, and, it was filming, but nothing worthwhile. But 4th of July on the road, 4th of July was a event every year as the kids are growing up. But now they're all adults now and whatnot. So we would normally probably have like a get together with some food and stuff and celebrate 4th of July. But I'm working, I'm on the road, and so it is what it is. Life of a truck driver. So I told you yesterday night the bathrooms were out of order. And this morning, I think it was like at, I don't know, it was super early in the morning. It stank in my truck, like the septic tank blew up or something. It was horrible. But right now I'm ready to roll, and it is 118 degrees outside in Arizona, and I still smell that poop smell coming into my truck from outside. I don't know, that thing, those are like the worst rude awakening ever. But hopefully the bathrooms are open again. If not, it's gonna be interesting. Let's go check things out, man. See that truck? That's the thing pumping it. See those guys right there? That's a smell I had to endure last night. Oh, it reeks, man. It reeks, dude. Seriously, man. Oh, I'm gonna barf. Really sensitive to smell. They finally opened the bathrooms here. Yesterday, right here, they had a sign right here, posted right here, saying bathrooms or restrooms closed right here. So anyway, it's another hot day here in Arizona. Bright. It looks beautiful, but it is hot. I got my updated safety score rating, and doing pretty good. Last quarter and this quarter I got a 5, and so 5 out of 5. So I think I'm doing pretty good here. Hopefully this continues and I don't have any incidents or accidents or any issues. I pray every day before I drive, so hopefully I stay focused and keep grinding it out day in and day out, and maintain a high safety record. So check out this load. This load is crazy. They wanted me to maneuver into a loading dock with the doors open and back in. They pretty much stack the boxes from the bottom of the trailer all the way to the ceiling. And if I do one jolt or jerk, while I'm backing up, everything's gonna fall. And they wanted me to maneuver this into the loading dock with the doors open. So I was going like 1-2 miles per hour, and I was going extra slow. I made it, but it was nerve wracking. I told them I don't want to take responsibility, and they basically looked at me like I had to do this, like I had to do it, and I didn't feel right about it, but I did my best, and somehow I pulled it off. So yeah, what is going on, my people? It's a very interesting week. Started off slow and picked up some steam, got super busy towards the end, finished the week off on Saturday night. Personally drove over 2,400 miles this week, so it was a good week. Went up to West Sacramento and down to Irvine by the 4th of July. And on the 4th of July, my assignment in my workflow said that I was supposed to be at the location by 12:30 p.m. on 4th of July. I get there at 12:30 p.m. on 4th of July, and guess what? Nobody's working there. The security says nobody's here to unload you. What ended up happening was that somebody did a clerical error and had a mix-up. And I saw on her computer screen, it said 0030. So basically 12:30 a.m. 4th of July. So they had people working the night shift that were going to unload that and then go home. And they were not going to have any extra people in the warehouse during the day of 4th of July or the night of 4th of July. But in the wee hours in the early mornings, I guess that shift from the night before carried over and they were going to unload me. So when I got there, they said they couldn't unload me. I called in. They told me to take it to another destination where I could relay it and then keep moving for the rest of the week. But the week was challenging. Had a lot of small minor hiccups, and they kept having to give me attention to keep me rolling. So there was a lot of back and forth. It was a little bit of a struggle, but it is what it is. And at the end of the day, it ended up being a decent week. I haven't had a week like this in probably 2 months. It's been more of the same, every week. And for some reason, this week, it ended up me getting a nice, decent run towards the end and completing 6 long leg trips. Okay, so some of the things that kind of get under my skin while I'm driving. And one of the things is the pickup truck that decides to cut in front of you, but they have unsecure loads. I'm talking your gardeners, people that are moving stuff. They have junk in there sometimes. They don't strap it down. They don't secure their load. They just have it loose. And all it takes is one jolt, one bump, and stuff is flying out. That is a pet peeve of mine. I hate driving right behind pickup trucks with loose loads, with loads that are not secure. I feel like it's going to do something either to me or to somebody else. And I wish these people would be a little bit more careful and secure their loads. Okay. Another thing that gets under my skin is the wear and tear and bad tires on trailers. Sometimes when we pick up trailers, the trailers are thrashed. I'm talking, they're right about to go. And I've called in several times to have these tires replaced before I get on the road. And so that's one of my other pet peeves is having bad tires. And you're assigned to that trailer. It's not like you pick that trailer up out of choice. It already has a load and it's ready for you to pick up. That basically slows you down, or you risk having a flat on the road while you're driving. Or you put that burden on the next driver or the driver after that, because eventually that tire's going to go. You could see the separation on the tread and the wall of the tire, and it doesn't look good. So bad tires on a trailer that I pick up is another pet peeve of mine. This is another pet peeve of mine, is people driving with their phone in their hand talking. We're talking palm up like this, talking. If they drive well, it doesn't affect me too much. It doesn't bother me. But most of the times I see these people driving like that, they're in their own little world. I've seen a lot of Tesla drivers and their phone in their hand like this on either their left hand or the right hand. And they're driving. And I'm like thinking, what business do you have owning a Tesla if you can't even pair your stupid phone with your vehicle? You get a state-of-the-art vehicle and you're not even pairing your cell phone to it. You have to hold it in your hand like that. I don't know. So, which leads me to this next story. I'm driving on the 10 freeway eastbound on Friday from Southern California to Phoenix. And on the way there was a stretch from Chiriaco Summit, which is after Indio. After you go down the hill from Indio, you have a little place called Chiriaco Summit. That's where the General Patton Museum is. I did a video there before. But anyway, there was a truck driver who decided to pull out from the emergency lane. When I got close to Chiriaco, he pulled out and kind of basically cut in front of me. But when I saw him cut in front of me, I realized that his right front outer tandem tire was low on air, it was flat. I tried to warn him, couldn't catch up to him. And the whole time you just see the tire flapping around, doing that. And I'm sitting there thinking, it's only a matter of time when this thing shreds up and starts flying all over the place. I've had several times when I had tires fly into my windshield, pieces of tire. So this guy is driving and he's got a flat the whole way. And you get next to him, and he's on the phone with his phone like this on his hand. And you're honking and you're trying to get his attention. He doesn't look at you. He's too busy talking on his phone like this. And the whole time, he's driving with a flat. All right. So he's going, and he's going 70, 75 miles per hour. really fast. We can't catch up to him. Our trucks are governed. We're not going to catch up to him. California speed limit's 55, and he's just booking. After a while, I realized that he's going to eventually be pulled over because that situation of his is probably going to create a bigger problem, and hopefully it doesn't fly into a small four-wheel car and cause damage or cause an accident, because he's being irresponsible driving like that. Now, I want to show you this video right now of this guy who was driving this camper with this truck. And you can't really see because this other car is blocking the way, but his tire basically explodes on the road. I mean, we're talking, the weather this week was really super hot. I've had points on the 10 freeway where it was registering 121 degrees, Anyway, so you'll see pieces of tire flying here, and he's got to pull out. He's got to pull over and get off the exit here. So, this is just an example of even a small tire exploding. Now, imagine a big semi-truck tire exploding. Sometimes you see small pieces, sometimes you see big pieces, sometimes you see a whole tire pretty much on obstructing a lane or obstructing the road. If you got a flat, you need to pull over. Don't keep driving from, because that guy, he drove all the way from Chiriaco Summit till right before the border in Blythe. So he went to the California-Arizona border. So I don't know, that's like a good hour plus of driving. Maybe he was going fast, so maybe it was a little shorter, but it's not safe. You got to be, and this is one of the things, like a lot of people, when we're self-focused and we've got agendas and we've got a purpose, sometimes we get into a mode where we're oblivious of the surroundings around us or the people around us, and we inadvertently do things without considering other people, and so I'm guilty of it. Everybody's guilty of it. When we're in the zone, we're driven, we're on go mode. Sometimes we're not thinking about the little details, but I think a lot of times we have to be mindful, and sometimes we need to know, hey, I need to slow down, or I need to stop, and I need to make sure that I don't cause a situation, because just because I'm in a hurry, I could create a problem here. I've got another video footage here, and this one is a semi-truck which caused a huge traffic jam, and I don't know how it went over this center divider and ended up in the ditch the way it did, but this is crazy. So this created I don't know, like a huge slowdown. I mean, hopefully the driver didn't get hurt. I mean, it looked like it was a pretty bad situation, but it looks like somehow he managed, without damaging those huge cement blocks, went over the cement blocks and ended up in the ditch like that. So that's, that was a cause of like a huge delay for us. Yeah, I think that might have been on a Friday. I'm not sure. Anyway, at the end of this video, I've got another AI song. This time it's all instrumental, no lyrics, but it's made with Udio again. It's kind of got an Asian city pop type of jazzy, disco-y, like retro 70s, 80s, like type of sound. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Yeah, and I hope you guys had a good week. I hope you had a safe and good 4th of July. So until next time, peace. I will catch you later. God bless you, and have a good week. Cheers.